I'm going to talk you through creating pixels. Now, there are two different ways of creating a pixel. The first is through the Business Manager, and the second is through the ad account. Now, through this training, I'm going to be creating two pixels just to show you the different ways of creating them. It doesn't mean you need to be creating two pixels. I give you the pros and cons of both methods. You decide which one works best for you. There are two ways to create a pixel. The first is directly on our Business Manager. You come through to Data Sources and click on Pixels, and then simply click Add. You can then name your pixel, and if you want to, you can put your website in there. You don't need to at this point, and just press Continue. Once we come through to this section, we have the ability to go back and do what we were doing, or we can continue with the setup. I'm going to show you how you would create a pixel through the ad account, and then we will go through these steps because they're going to be the same no matter which process you chose to create your pixel. It'll open this page, which gives you the ability to continue setting up your pixel or going back to doing what you were doing. For the sake of this training, I'm going to close this and go through and show you how to create a pixel through your ad account. Once we have created the pixels, the steps from here are exactly the same no matter where you create the pixel. So if we were going to create a pixel through the ad account, you literally go through to your ad account, you open your ads manager and create an ad. So just go through to create, test, test, test. Just going to quickly turn these off just in case. And we want to go straight through to your ad creation. So when we go through to the ad, we're going to come all the way down to the tracking. And now you can see here that I don't have a Facebook pixel. Now you would expect that there would be one here since we did create one earlier that is sitting on our Business Manager, but we haven't actually connected that pixel with an ad account yet. So it hasn't actually registered against this ad account. What we are doing here is creating a different pixel. This is not the same pixel as we created earlier in the Business Manager. This is going to be a second pixel. So having a look here, when we come down to tracking, it's going to ask us to set up our pixel. And it's going to be exactly the same. So nothing but Hamza, but make sure that you let it know that it is the ad account pixel here and continue. And you should recognize that same setup. Now, if you went and clicked on set up the pixel now, when you click on that, there are various options available to you. Now, if you're working with a website developer, you may want to just email those instructions directly to the developer. Alternatively, you can manually add the pixel code to your website yourself if you know what you're doing, or you could use the partner integrations to add that code. We'll go through each of those steps individually. But first I want to show you what's happened in our pixels on our Business Manager. So we refresh this and come down to our data sources. You will see two different pixels here. So this one, the Nothing But Hamsters BM owned, that's the one that was created by the Business Manager, and the Nothing But Hamsters ad account pixel is there and it was created by the ad account. Now, because you created this pixel through the ad account, when you have a look at connected assets, you will see that the ad account is associated with this pixel already. However, when we come down to our Nothing But Hamsters, if we come to connected assets, you will see that there's nothing connected to this pixel. In order to connect this pixel here to an ad account, you just need to go and click Add Assets, choose the ad account you want associated with that pixel and click Add. Now, it doesn't matter that this ad account is already associated with a pixel. An ad account can be connected to multiple pixels. There's no issue with that. And vice versa. So a pixel can be associated with multiple ad accounts. So why would you have one pixel with multiple ad accounts or multiple pixels with one ad account? I'm going to use the casino as an example. So let's just say we have a casino that has one website and it has a bar, a hotel, and a cafe associated with it. Now this casino is going to have one pixel on its website. And you're going to want to be able to use the information that is being collected by this pixel for each of these. So the bar has its own Facebook page and its own ad account and its own ad budget, as does the hotel and the cafe. So what we're going to be able to do is all the information that's coming through and this pixel is getting, we're going to be able to use that information to retarget ads from the bar, from the hotel, and to the cafe to those people. So it makes sense that each ad account links to that one pixel. So there's an example of multiple ad accounts, one pixel. But why would you potentially have multiple pixels connected to one ad account? Now, this isn't a solution that I would normally suggest. I'm just giving you an example of how it can be done. So let's have a look over here, and I'm going to change color just to make it easier. Let's just say we had James Industries. And they have a budget of $2,000 a month to be spending on their social campaigns. Now, James Industries has a retail store, which is international. They have a local cafe, and they also have a an event, a venue. Now, this website will have its own pixel associated with it and its own ad account. No, it won't. This store will have its own pixel and its own website, as will this, as will the venue. So we have a pixel associated with each website. And the reason we want to have separate pixels is because the people that are going and buying from the retail store are going to be very different to the people that are going to the cafe. So we want to be able to get and keep all that information separate. So that pixel is going to pick up information and we're going to be able to target and retarget to those people. That pixel is going to pick up information, we're going to be able to retarget and vice versa, and through all of those. Now, why would you link them to one ad account? Well, let's just say these guys with that budget, they don't want to have multiple ad accounts. They want it to all be in one place. So you can have it all in one place. And every time this store creates an ad, so just say they're creating a traffic ad, when they create it, they just make sure that they're using the pixel that is associated with that website. So they'll be able to have all their ads in one ad account. They'll be able to track their spending in one ad account, but by using different pixels, they'll be able to target different audiences. When we create the pixel through the ad account, it means that the pixel and the ad account are sharing that data automatically. Now, this is a great thing. It's easy setup, it's easy to utilize, and it is something that I recommend doing if you know that your ad account is never going to be shut down. If, however, you're running ads that put you at risk for getting your ad account shut down, so medical, casino, gaming, even spas because of the beauty products that they're doing, anything that potentially has ads that get rejected, you run the risk of getting your ad account shut down. And let me tell you, this happens all the time. If your ad account owns the pixel, so that pixel is owned by that ad account, it's not just linked, it was created in the ad account. You cannot share the audience you've created or any of the data that you've got from this pixel. You basically lose it all. However, if you've created your pixel through the Business Manager and you've only linked it to the ad account, so you've gone through to here and you've connected those assets through here, if this ad account is disabled for whatever reason, you simply come through, disconnect the two, open a new ad account and connect it to the new ad account. All the data, the information that you've got, your audiences that you've created are all going to still be connected to this Business Manager, to this pixel, and you simply connect it to a new ad account and you keep going. So you don't lose anything by going and doing it this way. And this is why I do recommend that if you have the opportunity, rather create your pixels through your Business Manager. It is a little bit more complex because you've got to remember to come and connect those assets. But for those few simple clicks, you could save yourself a lot of heartache down the road.